be the new head football coach. But right now, we're here with Coach Roland, girls basketball coach. How you doing today, Coach?
I'm doing very well. How are you?
Doing great. So this is actually his first year. Now, what is your experience based on all these games you've been playing? What's the first year like?
Uh, we're a program rebuilding right now. It being my first year, I'm trying to get to know my players, know where they come from, and how much experience they have in the game.
Right.
So this way, it'll better equip me to coach now and in the following seasons to come.
Right. So I know you got a lot of these athletes. Actually, they're going. You would say like, okay, it's not really a great season, but I think the season's going in the right direction. To my points, which they're winning a lot more games than they have been in the past. What is your philosophy on that change?
Well, when I come into a program right away, I instill defense, and I think their aggressiveness on the defensive end of the court has helped them win the games that we have won this year. And as we build on that, and as they get more used to my coaching style, which is very high-paced, they're going to get better. And I think we've proved that this year because as the year has gone on, we've gotten better and better.
Right. And this is a new league for these girls. Now, is the league change effective with the way they're playing, or do you think they could have done the same thing back across
I'm
that?
not too sure if the league changed because I wasn't here last year, so I don't know what the other league was like. But anytime you change leagues, it's going to affect how you play. It depends on whether you're going to a higher league, a tougher league, or a less competitive league. And like I said, I'm not sure because I wasn't coaching last year, and I don't know what the other league was like.
Right. And I know you introduced us, or the girls, to a new tournaments, so like new teams and different schools. What was your thought process on that? Was it just to motivate them to, okay, here's a bigger competition you might see if we go to playoffs, or, this is how we can improve ourselves by playing bigger guys or girls? Or
Well, I didn't have too much to do with the scheduling this year because the schedule was made up before I came aboard as coach. So, but for the next season, yeah, definitely playing tougher competition in the preseason helps because we do want to play against better competition because it makes us better. We don't want to play too far ahead of ourselves because then we lose confidence.
Right.
But next season, yeah, I'd like to get into a couple of different tournaments and just to give us a little bit more idea of what other schools are like out there.
Right.
Because when you get into the playoffs, it's different.
Right. And I've noticed since the beginning, now coming towards the end, injuries have been limited. What was it? The weight room that's helping you get stronger, or because I see a lot of injuries from the beginning, but now I see less injuries. What's that like?
Well, we came in with a lot of injuries. I don't think physically the girls were prepared for as they're strenuous as our practices were going to be. We had a lot of little injuries that turned into big injuries. But as time went on, they definitely got stronger. And of course, preparation in the weight room and running helps build your muscles and helps protect you. So it's good to do that. And we were going to see less injuries as the season goes on.
Right. And I heard because tonight you guys are playing, it's a rematch between Ace. Now, from what I heard, you guys played a great half, but something happened in the second half. What do you want to do before you go out is there something you want to change, like the momentum, or do you want to keep the same momentum?
We don't want to change too much. We just got to be more aware of what's going on in the court. We have to, just make sure that we're not getting ahead of ourselves and we're not making unforced errors. If we can limit ourselves to, 10 turnovers, 13 turnovers at the most, we're going to do much better. And that's going to just depend on our mindset and where the girls are mentally.
Right. And so, like you said, fewer mistakes. What is something you want to accomplish tonight? Would it be like more of ball handling skills, or would it be like passing? Because
fewer turnovers.
Yeah,
fewer turnovers and making our layups. That would help us tremendously. So those are the two things we've been focusing on throughout the season. And although we've gotten a little better at them, we still have to improve.
Now, if you could go back to the beginning of the season, what would you change in preseason? Would you change the playbook, or would you change the way you taught something because it's not working? Or
Looking back, I think if I would have been here sooner and got to work with the girls during the summer, I think that would have made a big difference. But I wasn't here. You know, it was a little bit harder. But I don't usually change too much.
right,
What I teach and the programs that I've run have all been very successful. So I stick with what works. And it's been working for me, and I'm going to stay there.
that's nice. And one final question: since
Sure.
you came from a big school, what's the transition coming to a more smaller, more difficult?
It's hard. It's a bigger transition, mostly because I'm working with more athletes.
Right.
I have a bigger pool to pull from, as opposed to where here we have very few basketball players as far as the girls go. So I have a lot of volume of athletes to work with as I usually do.
Right.
But I have to get used to that, and I got to make adjustments there in my coaching. And but I don't see any problem. I think in the next couple of years we'll be where I want us.
That's nice. Thank you, Coach, for your time,
You're
and
welcome, sir.
good luck tonight.
Thank you.
And
Appreciate it.